Hello friends, my name is Baba Nasiruddin SK, Associate Professor of Mathematics, Department of Humanities and Sciences, working at Nalla Narasimha Reddy Education Society's group of institutions. Now I am going to teach sequences series, which is Unit 3 from Engineering Mathematics 1 for first year engineering students. Before entering into sequences series, we should know few basic definitions which are essential to study sequences series part. In that, very basic system is number system. Why? Because sequences are defined with number theory. Meanwhile, functions are defined with variables related with algebra. Here, sequences series difference you should know. Sequence is defined with number system, numbers. Function is defined with variables related with algebra. Okay, so here sequence defined with number theory. That is why you should know number system. Under number system, what numbers denoted by what letters? What are the numbers given names? So that is why I am giving these sets. Natural number set generally denoted by capital N and defined as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. Whole numbers denoted by W is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on. Integers denoted by Z is equal to so on minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. Rational numbers denoted by Q, it is of the form, every rational number should be form P by Q, where Q not equal to 0, P belongs to whole numbers, Q belongs to N. So if Q equal to 0, it will become as infinity. That is why Q should be natural number. And real numbers, R is equal to union of all these above numbers along with irrational number also. Irrational number is denoted by Q complement is equal to R minus Q. Q complement means irrational numbers, that is numbers which are having infinite non-recurring decimal points. That is irrational number, non-recurring decimal points. And another one, complex numbers. Complex numbers is a set of the form a plus ib such that a comma b belongs to real numbers. In our mathematics, we can see only two types of numbers. One is real numbers, another one is complex numbers. Only two types of numbers, real numbers, complex numbers. Keep in our mind, real numbers, union of all these numbers, and complex numbers of the form a plus ib. Now, coming to syllabus of sequences series, there are two parts, sequences series. Sequences syllabus is definition of a sequence, limit, convergent, divergent and oscillatory sequences. Coming to series part, definition of an infinite series, convergent, divergent and oscillatory series. Series of positive terms, comparison test, p-test, D'Alembert ratio test, Rabi's test, Cauchy's integral test, Cauchy's root test, logarithmic test, alternating series, Leibniz test, alternating convergent series, absolute and conditionally convergence. This is the syllabus. Sequences series, these are the basic definitions what you have in your syllabus copy. Why? Because these basics are very important to study series part. This is minor part, this is major part. In your examination point of view, this series part is very important. Coming to mid exams, this series from these sequences, few multiple choices or fill in the blanks you may get. So next one we'll start. Now, as I told in the beginning, sequences are not different from functions. Sequence is nothing but modified functions, that's all. So what is the difference between sequences and functions? Functions are defined with variables related to algebra, but coming to sequences, defined with numbers related to number system, that's all. So that is the minor difference what we have, sequences and functions. Now you see the definition of sequence. Sequence is a function whose domain is the set of natural numbers, whereas range may be any set of numbers. Sequence is also a function. It is not a new topic. Modified functions, that's all. Sequence is a function whose domain is the set of all natural numbers, whereas range may be any set of numbers. Any set of numbers means range may be any set of numbers means there may be real numbers, there may be complex numbers. Why? Because already I told you in the beginning there are two numbers in number theory, real numbers, complex numbers. So any set of numbers, there may be real numbers or complex numbers. Generally, sequence is denoted by in the brackets like this, S suffix n or Sn, this bracket or this bracket, where n belongs to n. N is natural number set. So it is nothing but it comes under domain. Here Sn is called nth term of the sequence. Here sequence Sn is denoted by S1, Sn, no? Sn is equal to S1, S2, S3, S4 and so on. S1, S2, S3, S4 and so on are the terms of the sequence. So how we write a sequence, I'll tell you. In general, functions will write f of x or f of y, whatever it is. Here sequence with this name S of n. Function defined with variables f of x, f of y, x, y, z, like that. Here number system S of n. N will take natural numbers only. N belongs to capital N. So this S of n, for our convenience, we are writing S suffix n. S suffix n like this. So domain must be natural numbers. Range may be complex number or real numbers. This is the mapping from domain to range, from one set to another set. Now here I have mentioned one note. If range of the sequence is only real numbers, then it is called real sequence. Otherwise, it is called complex sequence. In this unit, we study about the real sequences. See, real sequence means natural numbers mapped with only real numbers. Then it is called as real sequence. Otherwise, it is called as complex sequence. Example, I'll show you. Domain, you take any natural number, and range, you take any real number. You map with a map from domain to range, any number to any number. Just for understanding, I have taken here 4 numbers of natural numbers from natural set. Next range I have taken like this. One is negative, one is 0, one is rational, another one is natural, positive rational number. So mapped with like this. 1 with -1, 2 with 0, 3 with 5, 4 with 1 by 2. This is domain, this is range. Domain is a natural number and range also purely real numbers. Therefore, this is real sequence. Now, coming to example, if Sn is equal to n by n square plus 1, where n belongs to n, capital N, then write the sequence. Just you write the sequence. Sn, nth term of the sequence is denoted like this for n belongs to n. Now, S1 is the first term, S2 is the second term. When we are going on substituting n natural numbers, you get first term, second term, third term, fourth term like this. Now here n equal to 1 you substitute, s1 is equal to 1 by 1 square plus 1, s1 is equal to 1 by 2. N is equal to 2 you substitute, s2 is equal to 2 by 2 square plus 1, that is s2 equal to 1 by 5. Like this s3, s4 will become. Therefore Sn is equal to s1, s2, s3, s4, like this will come. This is first term of the sequence, this is second term of the sequence, this is third term of the sequence, this is fourth term of the sequence, and so on. Okay, this is about the sequence. Now coming to constant sequence. A sequence Sn is said to be constant sequence if its nth term defined by Sn is equal to k. Why constant sequence means range must be constant, should not be changed. Suppose Sn is equal to sequence, you consider S1, S2, S3, S4. Here Sn equal to k. You substitute n equal to 1, S1 equal to k, S2 equal to k, S3 equal to k, like this will come. So k, 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 that is singleton set will become. Here note mentioned, range of the constant sequence is always constant. If nth term is defined by constant k, then that sequence is called constant sequence. This is exercise for you people. If Sn is equal to n square plus 1, where n belongs to natural numbers, then write the sequence. If Sn is equal to n square plus ni, n belongs to n is a complex sequence. It is true or false, write down. Here observe the form of inside the sequence. Give the example for constant sequence. Constant sequence, as I told in the definition of constant sequence, you can give any example.